Hello, everybody. This is Ken Simpson. Wanted to show a feature in the MarketSmith Chrome browser extension that we would love to get MarketSmith to give us permission to distribute, but they will not. Anyway, this is Lee Tanner was kind enough to show us a tutorial for creating a 12 trailing months earnings line on a log scale in using a spreadsheet. This is built in, could be built into MarketSmith, which the data is here. The data exists in MarketSmith. They just don't give us access to it. So this line could be charted directly in MarketSmith. I'd like to show you that how it's done here and built into this Chrome browser extension. Anyway, we've got Twitter. I've got this little feature here to show the earnings and sales lines. Now this is on a log scale because we're in a weekly chart. One of the things with logarithms is the logarithm of a negative number is imaginary, and log of 0, it doesn't exist, it's undefined. You can't raise e to the anything and get a 0. Anyway, so you can't, on a log chart in a spreadsheet, you cannot typically plot negative numbers unless they put in a negative log chart for negative signs down below. Anyway, this is done. What I've done here is a pseudo log scale. It basically lets you see the negative numbers on a log chart. If you did an actual log, of course, these numbers wouldn't exist down here, and this might be just a little bit different, but anyway, it lets you get an idea on a log scale for stocks, and there are plenty of these high growth stocks that go back and have negative earnings or even 0. 12 trailing months can add up to 0 easily. So anyway, let's zoom in here and see what it looks like when you're in positive numbers. This is on a log scale. The green line is sales, and this is 12 trailing months earnings. You can see we're getting ready to break out, and look what's expected here for Twitter. Very bullish. Anyway, this is just a way for a person to, if MarketSmith would give us the permission to get this out, or at least would give us access to this all could be plotted directly on the chart and be very helpful. Let's just look at a couple other stocks. Go to Grubhub and look at this lines. Let's zoom in a bit. They're out. Just heading north. Their earnings and sales are growing. Hotels, hotel, same thing. You can see how it's matching their growth. Let's go to NVIDIA. What do you notice here? Right? You see the correlation? Micron. What do you know? Alibaba. Interesting. I don't know why this thing tanks so badly, but they're growing as they should, like pretty much like Amazon. Now look at the correlation here. Isn't that interesting? Anyway, be very nice. Let's just go to daily charts. You can see it on it goes to a linear scale on a daily chart because this is on a linear scale. Anyway, you can see their sales correlate very well. We'll go to Ross Stores. Let's go back to the weekly. What do you know? Anyway, that's that. It's a way, by using a pseudo log scale, you could get the negative numbers on here, and it would be really nice if MarketSmith would allow us to access this data. You look at Square. This is not bullish. This is a maturing action of a company. Of course, they came out of negative earnings. It'd be nice to plot that. If we didn't have this ability, you'd be looking at this. Still looks like maturing action. Their earnings acceleration is slowing down, and that's evident here. This red arrow means 3/4 of decelerating earnings growth. So that's a little bit of a topping action. You've got a fourth stage base in a late market. Maybe not time to be quite so bullish on Square, even though it's on my watch list and I was taking a look at it on a breakout. Anyway, there may be better stocks to see than Square. Anyway, I hope that helps. It's a way to be able to visualize negative earnings or 0 earnings on a sort of a log scale, and be nice if MarketSmith would get that in there. Anyway, thanks for watching.